Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. It's never too early to start thinking about the future. In this case, who'll be running for president in 2016? For the Democrats, Hillary Clinton. I know there are people, Joe Biden, he wants to run, Mario Cuomo, but it's all about Hillary. If Hillary decides to run, and she's going to, she'll be the Democratic nominee. That's pretty much settled. But the Republicans, well, that's another story. We have a good idea who wants to run, but who the favorite might be, that's wide open. Paul Ryan wants to run. He has a problem. No, it's not that he looks like Eddie Munster. It's that as Mitt Romney's running mate, he didn't even carry his home state of Wisconsin. See, as a member of the House of Representatives, Ryan only has to carry his district. But just the fact that he can't win his state, never mind any other state, kind of makes him a real long shot. Rick Perry wants to run again. Now, this was the guy who was too dumb even for Republicans. And it doesn't look like he's going to get any smarter. Last week he signed a law that would make it legal to say Merry Christmas in Texas. You would think that as governor of the state that he would know that it's not illegal to say Merry Christmas. There's nobody languishing in Texas jails because they slipped out and didn't say Happy Holidays. And there is also the fact that he signed a law allowing children of undocumented immigrants to get an education. Everybody knows that doing anything for anybody who is older than a fetus is not considered good Republican policy. Combine that with immigrants and throw in the word education, and you have everything conservatives are against. Then you have Chris Christie. Now, he's probably the one Republican that would stand a chance of beating Hillary Clinton, but he has a problem. No, not his weight. The White House can always just bring out William Howard Taft's old bathtub, and that's taken care of. No, his problem is that he makes sense most of the time. Now, even though I disagree with him a lot, I understand what he's saying, and there is logic to it. And that is taboo in the Republican Party. And then there is the fact that he was more interested in helping the citizens of his state instead of bashing Barack Obama, and that's just unforgivable. For the Tea Party to like him, he would have had to have gotten a gun and ordered FEMA to leave the state. So it's unlikely that he's going to be the Republican nominee. There's Marco Rubio. Now, the GOP establishment thinks that he is the high-profile Latino they've been dreaming about. But he's not going to attract any Latino votes to the Republican Party. Matter of fact, what he's doing right now is trying to sabotage immigration reform, even though he was one of the people that helped to write the bill. And even though a lot of people aren't noticing that, believe me, Latinos are. He's not going to get any votes for the Republican Party by doing that. Rand Paul wants to run. Well, now he's been trading on his daddy's name. That's how he got his political career started. And I have no doubt that he will receive the ardent support of the 5% of Republicans who adored his dad. He believes in the crazy conspiracies that Glenn Beck spouts, and he's completely unprincipled and unreasonable, all of which contribute to make him a Tea Party darling. But standing in his way is the indomitable Ted Cruz, who is even more beloved in the Tea Party than Paul is. Cruz also believes paranoid conspiracy theories. He's dumb as a post, fanatical as a rabid dog, and a completely radical extremist. Now, it should be a problem that he was born in Canada and that only his mom was a U.S. citizen. But even though the Tea Party insists that this should disqualify Obama, who was not even born in a foreign country, they will forget all about that as soon as Cruz throws his hat in the ring. And remember in the last election how all the GOP candidates kept trying to run to the right of each other? Well, you can't get to the right of Ted Cruz without yelling Sig Heil and goose-stepping. Of course, right now, only political nerds like myself really know anything about Ted Cruz. But in the wide arena of a national election, once the country gets to know him, most will be repulsed by him, others will be amused, but only fools and the insane will see him as presidential material. Hillary Clinton will win in a landslide. And believe me, nobody will be able to say that they lost because their candidate wasn't conservative enough. Thanks for listening.